Hello and welcome to Sovereign RPG. I am Sovereign and today's one is going to be a topic that has really riled up the community on both sides of the fence, and that is newly announced login rewards. Remember to like and sub if you haven't already to your one-stop shop for all things Eve Echoes, and if you'd like to go that extra one step further, we have a Patreon set up for as little as $1 that will give you various perks around the community. So let's get into this shitstorm. There are distinct sides in this fight. Those that believe this is a doorway to pay to win element, and those that believe that those people are being silly. As to where I am in this argument, a bit of both. Now I accept these mechanics could be used in the future as a pay to win mechanic. The insurance tickets could be sold as shit revive like in SG. They would just have to take away the limit of T3 and below normal and train the ships and bam, the game is ruined. There are also loot boxes, or what can be seen as loot boxes that could also be used in pay to win mechanics. And I also see droves of people going straight for the jugular thinking this will instantly kill the game and we might as well not play it, which I don't agree with. Then there's the people that don't care about it at all and defend it through and through, and we are all entitled to our opinions, there is no issue in that, but we must always keep our mind open to others' points of view to better our own understanding of a subject. I decided to wait to make this video because when I saw it yesterday I was a little too pissed off at the rewards themselves, and even more so that the Yangjung battlecruiser with fittings would be given out in this 30-day login. Now it clearly states that these ships will be collectibles and weak in combat. If that's the case, being the devil's advocate that I am, why does the 30-day login bonus come with full faction fittings for these ships? Why did the ships they are giving away in a 30-day login start so overpowered in the final test? Marketing shenanigans to get you to buy? I'm not sure. Just the skins and SP alone would make most people want to go and make it anyway. Now let's get into the SP. If you count the amount of SP including the chips that give you a skill, or if you have already trained said skill, it will give you a flat SP rate of the amount it would take to get that skill, giving a massive jump start in the early game. It's around about 650k plus SP. Giving a massive jumpstart in the early game, and in my opinion cuts out an entire section of the early game itself and having nothing to do with the industry in the whole thing. Not to mention the T5 cruiser trainer you get on the 4th day, making destroyers completely irrelevant if your purpose at the beginning of the game or during the lifespan of the game is to fly destroyers at all. Now previously I spoke about the difficulty bump between level 3 and 5 for combat anomalies, which would have taken countless hours to gain the amount it would take to get the cruiser trainer bought from the seeded market, costing around 10 million ISK to buy for the tier 5 one. By giving you this cruiser trainer right at the beginning, we'll skip everyone into farming 300k to 1.5 million ISK ticks week 1, depending on your way of doing things, and if you're running everything optimally. It's taking the use or even the need of destroyers completely out of the equation. Might as well just skill straight into cruisers and wait till day 4 to make use of it. Skilling into destroyers, at least for someone wanting to rat with efficiency, is literally pointless. Now I bet you're saying, but if you lose the cruiser trainer, you'll have to go back into a destroyer or frigate. Well, this is technically true normally, but with the login rewards you are giving an arseload of insurance vouchers. Now a lot of you believe that these insurance vouchers are T3 and below, and you are correct, but trainers of any tier are included in the use of this voucher. Also during the test, Yangjung ships were also included in this voucher, basically giving you a free revive. Granted, you won't get any of the modules back, only the HUD itself, but this is still massive. The skins on the list I'm 100% sure no one is complaining about, so we can leave this part alone, and are probably the most balanced part of this. But there is one other point. Now not game breaking in itself, but the skills being given out of the major 4 weapon groups are being given out at different times. This could hurt variety as it pushes missiles use early, and others will not get these skills till a few days later at a time. This should be a box where you can pick 1 to 4 skills if this box should ever be there, as an example. Now the ramifications of these login rewards could have lasting effects on the market, with everyone having much more ISK at the start of the game if played optimally. This could potentially just get rid of early game completely. We need to give the devs some feedback on these login rewards, and some of them need to be gone. Some of them can stay, and they need to change up a few other things. I will link a survey created by Who Is a Fish for this very reason, and we should show support to her in this. What do you think? Do you think they need to be changed? What do you think would be fair? Let me know down below, and remember to like and sub for your one-stop shop to Eve Echoes. Fly safe, and avoid local chat scams.